I don't see it either. Are the mics live? These are live. Good morning, Steve DeRocco, The Rock. Here it is. I found it. Steve DeRocco, the original Rock, joined me and my wife at Ken Slavin's Swingin' Holiday Spectacular. Ken Slavin called it Swingin' Holiday Show. I prefer to call it Swingin' Holiday Spectacular. Actually, hello. Woohoo! It's Festivus. My people are represented on Ken's 5.
A Festivus for the rest of us.
Okay, that's right, but I didn't see his email. Let's see. YouTube. Where's my pen? On the couch. Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle for all of us. As it always should have been. On a collision course with Oregon in the semis. But hey, man, to be the best, you got to beat the best. Kemper, good morning. Kemper was at the Longhorns game. That's right. That was a great photo at Buc-ee's, Kemper. Tim from the Philippines. Rooster in the morning says a cock-a-doodle-doo. Sikapalan, Sam Tobias. RK in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob C. Hernandez. My God, we're looking at this guy burned a woman alive and obviously murdered her on a New York subway. Yeah, that's just...
A Festivus for the rest of us.
Possibly tomorrow. Up to you. Maybe a segment with Randy because it's Christmas Eve and he's a part of the crew and he can... Michelle is in. Good morning. Michelle, Mrs. Rooster. Welcome in, Mrs. Rooster. Steve DeRocco, if you're here, and he was earlier, we got home yesterday because we were at a hotel Saturday night, but on our front porch, a box from Steve DeRocco's sister, Andrea, in Santa Fe with like jams and cookies and all kinds of, it made from her own garden. Yeah. It was amazing. So I texted her, Steve DeRocco, if you're here, and thanked her. But if you talk to her, and I'm sure you will, thank her as well for me. Festivus. Yeah, Steve, tell her I texted her right away. But tell her we are very appreciative and excited, and I will gain 7 pounds this week. Jesus. Adios. In the words of former Texas Governor Rick Perry, adios, mofo. Wow. Please win, UTSA. I just want to program to keep moving in the right direction. Get a win for our buddy. Wow. Is it 10 o'clock our time? Is that right? Holy crap. We got football to watch at 10 a.m. Thank you, Jesus. And he's pretty much not kidding. $10 a.m. It is 39 degrees. What? Yeah, you don't want to do that. The spread, UTSA by 13. And they're both 6-6 teams. That's if I were a betting man. Yeah. God bless them, birds up. Yes. You don't want to get the look. Not today. Spread the joy and the love on Festivus. Well, and here's hoping that our YouTube stream makes it. It did on Friday. Kemper says go UTSA. Yes. It's 7 p.m. and 30 degrees Celsius. Now, wait a minute. 30 degrees Celsius is pretty hot. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So, it must be summertime in the PI. Don't make me convert to Celsius, Tim, because Celsius is un-American. We're Fahrenheit.
Andrew, go back to bed.
Tim, convert 30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, because I don't speak that fuzzy foreigner metric system.
We're not Canadian, for God's sakes.
We're the greatest country on the face of the earth to avoid the metric system. Remember when we were in grade school, they said, well, we're going to learn the metric system.
Oh, I remember.
The world is going to convert.
Yeah.
No, we're not, because we're Americans.
That's right.
There it is.
Yep.
The rest of the world can convert to us. We are the shining castle on the hill.
I know a girl. Stand by, Chris.
Here we
Stand by,
go.
Sam.
Sam, 86. Thank you, Tim.
God, we should have guessed it, because I would have never guessed that. Let's go.
Welcome into this beautiful day, Monday, December 23rd, 2024, also known as Festivus for the rest of us.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Thank you, sir. 2 days until Christmas Day, 9 days until the year 2025, 28 days until Inauguration Day, 48 days until Super Bowl 59, 122 days until first round of the NFL draft at Lambeau Field, and 182 days until Mr. T and I celebrate the first day of summer 2025. But, Charity McCurdy, I woke up to News 4 San Antonio chief meteorologist Chris Suchan's Instagram. He tells me it's going to be 75 degrees today for a high.
If not hotter. Yeah. So enjoy it while it lasts, Chris. I know that's your holiday grievances is these cooler temperatures because, it is winter officially now. But
homie, don't play that.
yeah, I know. But Wednesday, at least it'll be in the 60s for a high. So there'll be a slight holiday chill, which I'm excited about.
And everybody's skipping over the fact that Christmas Eve tomorrow is going to be almost 80 degrees, Chris.
Yeah.
It's the way I like it.
You're going to be at the pool?
That's the way. I like it. I probably will be at the pool.
Right on.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's just keep it this way, Mother Nature. Speaking of Mother Nature, let's get you caught up on traffic and weather together.
Cloudy skies this morning, partly cloudy later today. Slight chance of a shower, highs in the mid to upper 70s. Tomorrow, Christmas Eve, mostly cloudy skies. Slight chance of a shower, highs right around 80 degrees. And on Christmas, a few clouds, otherwise sunshine, highs in the upper 60s. It is 59 degrees. WOAI News Time, 5:11.
San Antonio's first news, that is Mr. T, Tim Merriman. She's Charity McCurdy. I'm Chris Duell. EJ Pacheco flying the Millennium Falcon solo in his United States Marine Corps red hoodie.
Hoorah.
You got to love it. And because he's wearing the hoodie, it forces him to wear his baseball cap forward
I love that.
underneath that hoodie. So I don't have to mock or berate him this morning.
Yeah.
I felt so bad last week, Charity. I was mocking EJ for wearing a baseball or a backward baseball cap, which is one of my pet peeves. One of my grievances on Festivus, to be honest with you. And I didn't know he was sick that day. He left in the middle of the show sick, and I felt so bad. It's like, here I am giving him crap. And, he was sick, enduring my, bad words.
Well, when they turn back their baseball cap, that means they're ready to get down to business and they're rolling up their sleeves, doing the hard work. That's kind of how I envision it. I don't know.
Wow.
I have never heard that before in my life.
I'm just trying to throw EJ a bone there.
See, and I figured since he was sick, he was turning it around so he wouldn't get anything on it. You know,
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
'cause
that
he was-
projectile vomit.
Yes,
you know.
exactly. Exactly. You don't want it splashing up on the bill of your cap, man.
No.
That's not good.
That's not a good look. That's not a good look. So, Charity McCurdy, it was the last weekend before Christmas. How was the weekend for you?
I worked nonstop. I'm getting the house ready and did a little bit of renovations in my guest bathroom. I put up wallpaper of all things. Yeah. And I was really proud of myself and the outcome. I mean, you can start calling me Joanna Gaines now.
Who?
Fixer upper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Baylor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was just really busy because I'm hosting family for Christmas Eve. And, we overthink things as mother and wives and women, and we want everything just perfect. So that's what I did.
I'm
all
glad you
weekend.
brought that up, overdoing things, because our house is decorated up, and Cindy yesterday was upstairs. I could hear her in the closet upstairs doing something, and she comes down and I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, I'm going to put the village up. She has one of those Santa villages, like a miracle, or no, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has one of those, and so she was looking for a place to put it, and I told her, well, you can put it right back upstairs if you want, because
Hey, Scrooge, come on.
well, because I know I'm the guy who's going to have to put it all back in the boxes and put it all back upstairs. And we had made it this far without her getting it out. And I thought, okay, great. So she's got it out and set up now.
That's almost like a grievance to me.
It almost is.
Yeah.
Almost is. But then I wanted to set up my train. And then she's like, well, I don't think we should put up the train. I went, okay, you get the village, I get the train now. Come on.
Well, it is Festivus for the rest of us.
Oh, it is. I'm
a
sorry.
pseudo holiday.
Festivus for the rest of us.
I spoke over it. Hit it again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One more time.
A Festivus for the rest of us.
Which Charity, it's it started on Seinfeld, and it's kind of become a thing. People celebrate Festivus.
And there's nothing wrong with cleansing your soul of the
Yeah.
toxicity that is associated with the holiday season and get it out of your system before Christmas Eve rolls around, and then we can all be merry.
Can I start one right now? Can I just get one out?
Get it out.
You can get it out before we go to break.
One of my biggest grievances is the Cowboys keep winning.
Yeah, see,
they were mathematically eliminated, Chris, before that game, and then they go ahead and win. That's just every time they win, they go down in the draft, man.
It felt so good to me to go to sleep last night and not even care because I quit on the Cowboys this season. I woke up this morning, checked the score, and went, I guess they won.
I woke up to text, hey, how about them Cowboys?
Yeah. So we have some very special Festivus, or actually a couple of questions. Sort of. You'll find out. We got questions for you on this Festivus for the rest of us. Before that, though, we'll get you caught up on headlines, traffic, weather, and more. San Antonio's first news, WOAI News Time 5:15.
Hello, everybody.
Kemper, Sam, Michelle, the wife of Rooster.
Mrs. Rooster.
Does that make Mrs. Rooster Hen? Do we call her?
Oh, that's a good question.
If he's Rooster, is she Hen?
Are you going to legally change your name to Hen?
Yeah, just a question. Tim from the Philippines, where it's 86 degrees in American temperatures. Kemper, Steve Duraco. RK, great to have RK in here. Good morning, RK.
Yeah, I've heard of that, Sam, but it still just affects my draft choices, man, and I don't like that. So, sorry.
No, I was watching, I had Red Zone on yesterday. The Giants get it.
Oh, my God.
The Giants are making sure they lose all their games.
They get it.
So they can have the highest possible, if not the number one draft pick.
Well, they need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Tim, we will be on tomorrow, but not on Christmas Eve. I mean, on Christmas Day. Sorry, we'll be on Christmas Eve, but not Christmas Day. We'll be back the day after. We have Christmas Day off.
And same thing next week. We have New Year's Day off, but we're here on New Year's Eve. And
we're probably going to drink all morning.
Yes. Although Steve Duraco is at, I think, day number 59 of not drinking.
Yeah, but if you have to go in the hospital,
granted,
I don't want to do that.
Rock, are you going to take that record because it was partially hospital?
Yeah, see? Although it does count.
No, it does.
It does count.
You go 59 days without drinking.
Did you happen to watch the Spurs game Saturday night?
I didn't. I was at Ken Slavin.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
With The Rock. With
Sean and what's the new guy's name?
The new guy.
Yeah, Sean and the new guy.
I don't even know his name.
It was ugly sweater night at the Spurs, and they had these sweaters on. They were calling them ugly, man. I thought they were cool.
Wow.
I thought they were very cool.
I'll have to Google those.
Yeah.
How amazing that we don't know off the top of our heads
I cannot remember
the new Spurs TV guy's name. And I mean, both of us used to work the Spurs broadcasts on radio.
Yeah.
We're insanely huge Spurs fans, and I can't name him. Someday.
Yeah.
It'll be off the top of our heads. Somebody in here, can you give us the name of the new Spurs television
TV,
play-by-play guy? Because we're too lazy to Google.
Yeah, but I thought the sweaters were cool looking, man. And Sean was complaining that they were ugly, and I'm thinking, man, those are not ugly. Stand by. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Coming up, we celebrate Festivus properly with you. We'll explain that in just a sec. First, Charity McCurdy, what stories are you following?
President-elect Trump spoke at the Turning Point USA America First event with a focus on border issues. The DHS secretary is concerned about online rhetoric following the United Healthcare CEO murder. And Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is suing the NCAA over biological men and women's sports. We'll have details right now, traffic and weather.
Cloudy skies this morning, partly cloudy this afternoon. Slight chance of a shower, highs in mid to upper 70s. Christmas Eve tomorrow, mostly cloudy, slight chance of a shower, highs in the upper 70s near 80. And then on Christmas Day, a few clouds, otherwise generally sunny, highs in the upper 60s. We're at 58 degrees. WOAI News Time 520.
I'll set you up for it. San Antonio's first news. I know Wednesday is Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, but today is
a Festivus for the rest of us.
That's right. A Festivus for the rest of us. And I like how Charity put it moments ago, an opportunity for us to cleanse our souls. You don't want to go into Christmas Eve or into Christmas with that negativity inside you. You want to get it out, put it out there into the ethers, let it dissipate and go away. And Charity, what better way to do that than to properly celebrate Festivus?
That's right. I mean, we all have holiday associated stress and we got to let it out. And I feel like we could all kind of commiserate and just talk about what we deal with on the daily basis leading up to Christmas Eve and Christmas. And we use the free iHeart Radio app and the TalkBack feature to sound off about those grievances.
Yes, it's your holiday grievances. And I'll start it right now. I'll tell you my holiday grievances is why is everybody's just patience are so short during Christmas? Shouldn't you be happy and joyous and greet everybody with, hey, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or something like that instead of get out of my way?
I call that holiday hell, Mr. T. And I've noticed this lately. I mean, this has always kind of happened at HEB, but it's happening to me more frequently. I'm always the one darting out of other people's way.
Yeah.
People come out of an aisle onto like you have the main aisles in the back of the HEB and the main aisles at the front where the cash registers are. Then you've got these perpendicular aisles to those aisles. People come flying out of those aisles and going wherever and they're going to take their right turn or whatever they're not looking. They will fly right into you and hit you unless you get out of their way. Not them being a courteous shopper. I'm heading into traffic. It's like when you drive, if you pull onto a street and you're not on that street, don't you kind of like look for the right of way, let other people get by and don't slam right into them? Charity, the mindless people shopping at HEB, that is my grievance on Festivus.
I think a lot of people can relate to that one. My grievance is free fun is going away. It's becoming extinct. Every year we go to the JW Marriott off the TPC Parkway. They have an amazing Christmas lights display. In years past, they had singing animatronic reindeer and penguins, and the kids would absolutely go nuts for it. Well, this year, oh my goodness. First of all, $40 parking.
What?
$40
at the
for parking.
JW Marriott.
Is that
way out in
valet?
the middle of nowhere.
Is
No,
that valet?
it's
No?
not valet. And
Wow.
now they have these new like ice Grinch features and exhibits, and they have these ice slides. Very cool, but you have to buy these tickets for them, and they're not cheap. And they got rid of everything else that was free. So you used to be able to dine at Cibolo Moon and then go run out on the grass and take in all the Christmas displays. Gone. I guess JW Marriott was acquired by, I think, Ryman Hospitality Properties.
Sounds like they were acquired by Satan
And
to me.
it's a money grab now. Everything is a money grab. So that's my grievance.
What? $40
That's
parking
insane.
anywhere in San Antonio is insane.
That's insane.
But it's not like it's like downtown and there's no park. It's out in the middle of nowhere in the country on the. Wow, I'm aghast at $40 parking at the JW Marriott.
That's just insane. That
It
is
really
insane.
is.
And I just can't understand why everything would, if you're going there and you're going to go eat in the restaurant, why shouldn't you be able to enjoy some of the free festivities?
Yes.
I don't get it.